Today we're going to be going over some mobility exercises, some stretches for the lower back. There are 4 different exercises that we're going to do, and we're going to start with one that we call the knee swing. And for this, you can do this laying in bed, you can do it on the floor. Couches don't work so well because you need the knees to swing side to side, but find a comfortable position. We're going to have the knees bent just like he's got them here. And what we're going to do is we're just going to let the knees fall to one side. We don't want the hips to roll a lot, so I'm going to have you just tip the legs to one side. This hip is going to come off the ground a little bit, but don't try and roll clear to the side. The goal is to just feel that stretch down in the lower back. You'll feel it through the SI joints, through the lumbar spine. That lower back is where we want to feel that stretch. I'm going to have you come the other direction with that as well. You may find that one side moves a little easier than the other. John seems to maybe go a little farther to this side initially, but if he goes back to that left side, you can see he didn't lose any of that stretch, and he can continue stretching from there. Hold each of these for 10 to 15 seconds. Do about 3 to 5 repetitions on each side. The next stretch that we're going to do is called Williams flexion exercise is the proper name. We call it single knee to chest. I'm going to have you extend one leg out straight, and then I'm going to have you grab a hold of this leg, and we're going to have you pull that knee up toward your chest. Big keys with this: I don't want you sitting up. Do this wrong. Kind of pick your head, and this is not what I want. I want the upper back and neck nice and relaxed. Go ahead and put that down. We're simply pulling that up. We're going to be stretching through the glute. We're going to be stretching through the lower back. You should feel that pull kind of from the back of the thigh all the way into that lower back. Holding again 3 to 5 seconds, or 10 to 15 seconds, 3 to 5 repetitions on each side. The next ones, I'm going to have John flip over, and we're going to go into cat-cow or cat-camel. This is one of those yoga exercises. And with this, you want to make sure that your knees are directly underneath your hips, and shoulders, mid-back should be nice and relaxed right now. For the first one, we're going to go into the cat stretch. And just like cat stretch, we're going to arch that mid-back up. Should feel that stretch across the mid-back down to the lower back here. Holding that for 10 to 15 seconds, and then go ahead and relax that down. And we're going to go into that cow or camel pose. That belly is going to hang down a little bit, and we're going to get that opposite stretch, kind of that accordion stretch through the lower back here. John is flexing the head or extending the head on this one. When he goes into that cat stretch, that chin comes down just a little bit. That maximizes that stretch through the mid-back as well. All right. From here, what you can do is go into our last exercise called child's pose. And again, it's another yoga stretch. I'm going to have you lean back toward your heels, and then stretch those arms straight out just like this. And again, we get that stretch all the way through the spine. Focus down here in the lower back. If getting way down like John is too much, come up just a little bit with the hips. You can, if the hips and lower back, this is the end of the road, you can still stretch out a little farther with those arms. That helps to elongate the spine through this area here.